Honorable Men Discord. Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin did it again for Team 23XI. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
As always, welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So you heard me right. Three-peat. Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin for Team 23XI did it again with driver Tyler Reddick. All right. They did it again. 3 straight. They're saying this is the first time in NASCAR history. I saw in a separate video they said that it was done in 1949. I don't know which one is true, but even if it was done before in 1949, look how many years since. So congratulations to Jordan again, to Denny Hamlin, to Tyler Reddick. Let's get into these 3 videos I have queued up. This is a major feat, and no one saw it coming. And some people a little skeptical. They said, oh, Michael Jordan took NASCAR to court. NASCAR lost, Michael Jordan won. Maybe NASCAR is allowing his team to win. I don't believe any of that. Any of you that follow NASCAR, let me know if you think it's rigged. I don't think it's rigged. I'm not going to take away from the effort of the team or the effort of Tyler Reddick. So let's get into the video that I have queued up. Okay, that's a short video. That clip is actually from the second win that was in Atlanta. All right, so none of these wins are easy. So to win the Daytona 500 and to win the series in Atlanta is not an easy feat because there's the pressure of, oh, could you do it again? And yes, the answer is yes. He was able to do it again. Tyler Reddick was able to do it a second time. But then to try to win it a third time, I mean, you can't make this stuff up, okay? And if you ask me, I think it's the universe repaying Michael Jordan for his hard time when he was the owner of the Bobcats, turned back into the Charlotte Hornets. He had a terrible time with that organization, even though he at times would take the floor with the players, try to mentor them. They just could not get out of that rut that they were in. They had a horrible record, and, you know, it was agony for someone like Michael Jordan, who enjoys winning. He's an extreme competitor, and that was a rough patch for him. I'm sure those of you watching this would agree. So it's good to see him smiling and genuinely smiling because of his endeavor with NASCAR. All right, so let's get into the second video. This is from the third victory. Congrats.
Guess we'll see him in Phoenix.
Well, they said this could not be done. Winning the first 3 races of a NASCAR season. No one has ever done it. Not since 1949. It happens today. Three-peat for Tyler Reddick. 23XI and Toyota.
Guys, great work.
Not for nothing, when they say no one has ever done it and they follow up by saying not since 1949, it's kind of throws a person off. It's either no one's ever done it, or once again in NASCAR history hasn't been done since 1949. But to say no one has ever done it, that's just, when I heard that audio, I said, oh, which one is it? Has it ever been done before at all in NASCAR history, or is this the first time? So based on the audio, it's not a first time, but again, I tell you, if it hasn't been done since 1949, wow. Salute to Team 23XI. So again, salute to Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, Michael Jordan, the pit crew, and all those other members of that team that I did not mention. What is your thoughts? Does this put Tyler Reddick in the same playing field, or the same list of greats such as Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'm sorry, Senior. Dale Earnhardt Sr. Does this put Tyler Reddick in that same field as Dale Earnhardt Sr.? Because when I looked, it says Dale Earnhardt Sr. is one of two that has 7 victories in NASCAR, and you have Reddick is at 3 already. So, if anything, you could say, in my opinion, associating this or comparing this to football, you could say with 3, Reddick is like Mahomes, whereas Dale Earnhardt Sr. is like Tom Brady, although Tom Brady stands alone with his rings, but that's beside the point. Yet and still, I think at this point, it's safe to say all eyes is on Reddick, and could he get more rings, more wins? What's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on what I just said? Do you think Reddick will be revered like Earnhardt Sr., or is it still too early to tell? And if it's still too early to tell, and if he doesn't win any more races, I still think that it's clear that he's definitely respected in the sport. And again, congrats. He's going to have a hell of a summertime and enjoying these 3 rings that he got this year so far. So again, salute. And as always, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already, on your way out, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And as always, stay honorable.